game can turn around when I tell it to.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
No, that's just slow. That was just slow. No.
You know that
Dear
I'm
Mario,
better now,
please come.
better now.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Next.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Oh my god, half time. City and West Ham are drawing.
No way, what, 0-0? That's crazy. That's pro. Ad extension.
Yo,
Right, Andrew, I need your opinion on this.
for what?
You shouldn't have made that bloody document.
Yeah.
No, there's no point in the document.
Why? Yeah,
Why
you
do you
just
need
agreed with me.
document?
Because I won't be able to sleep tonight if I don't do it.
That's not an argument.
It'd be on my mind way too much.
What's on your mind?
Like everything, like all the issues.
I mean, to solve an
can-
issue, you need to confront. You don't make a document of people's opinions.
Well, no, but like, no, I mean, I'd give it to Chinny and I'd ask for their opinion on it as well. Or what I've
Wait,
said.
what do you mean you'd give a document to Chinny?
Like, I'd say, yo, can you read this and share your opinion?
What will be on there?
Like, my opinion.
Just message him an opinion then, that's not a document, is it?
I mean, there's like a word limit on Discord.
Send it in multiple messages.
Here we go.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just do text file then, I guess, if it's too big.
Yeah. It's just like it's a thing of whether I can be bothered to write it or not.
I mean, the right way to go about it is just asking people if, well, first you'd have to ask if people have problems, and if so,
Yeah.
what are those problems? And then if they answer, respond to that.
Mm.
I wouldn't really like make any assumptions, like they have to lay their claims before you respond to anything.
Mm.
Because technically, you don't have anything to respond to right now. Well, not like
Yeah.
you can make, like
Well,
as I said, you can make your
that's what I mean
assumptions and observations, but like
Yeah.
before you basically come at someone, you need to like gauge exactly what their stance is, right?
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is just be like, yo, what's up? I feel like there's some issues going on in community. I feel like there's some people, including you, not happy with the attitude or stuff along that of other people, and I was just wondering what exactly are the problems that you have with other people right now, basically.
Yeah.
26 months. Like something
It's
along
like-
those lines. You can word that better than I did there, but yeah.
Yeah. It's just like I'd probably.
But I wouldn't just straight up send them a doc. I mean, if they
Yeah,
respond exactly what their problems are, then sure you can send them a long message after that, but
Yeah, it's just like a thing of A, can I be bothered to do it? B, will people ever read it? Probably not.
well,
3,
you know, I think it might be a good idea to
I just want to address
make it more
stuff. I don't want to
personal.
like confront.
I think it
I
might be a
wanna
good
address
idea
things.
to like single people out. Like whether you message all of them at the same time. When I say them, I mean I mostly just mean Ginny and Moggy. Though I suppose you could even include Clarky, worst case.
Lewis,
Um,
you need some stuff.
Lewis, I mean, Lewis hasn't like openly complained, at least so. At least personally, I haven't felt any like.
Well, I mean, just
Also,
like it's a party, kind of a bar, I don't know.
Here we go.
It's
I mean,
like
he was, but is he? I mean, I feel like he was, but he isn't.
I just want to give my opinions on stuff that I see in 6 months, as in, you know, like people not liking each other, people like the whole thing about demoing. Like Like, you could even go far as back as the Q dodging.
Oh, that could so much. That could have been
Like-
so much fun.
I personally believe no one should really be like that bothered about someone Q dodging, because it's their problem. It's not your problem.
My Tower Star recently. Runs. What the power?
I think
Like, just-
the reason Q dodging suspension exists is because like it's just like a normal 6-man's rule, and he just copied it from there. I think.
Alright. But
Hegel.
what? How?
I think there's also you're not meant to make it clear that you might like dislike someone. Like you're meant to like get along. I
Yeah, but
think.
surely, right? Well, yeah, but that's weird, right? Because Moggy and Nugget didn't like each other, and they obviously showed it whenever they were in the same VC.
Here we go.
So I'm not really sure what that.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that, but like
See,
to
this
be
is
fair,
what I mean. This
like,
is why I
have they
wanna
been in
be-
VC like recently?
Not recently, but I don't think anything's changed.
Yeah,
I wouldn't-
but
I wouldn't-
the only problem with that is that's technically an assumption.
Assumption. I was gonna say you're gonna say that's an assumption. I mean,
Yeah, because if you
What-
don't have recent like evidence, whether it's personal or like statistical, like if you don't have anything, then you know that is technically an assumption. So
yeah, I
like,
just don't want
I
to.
wouldn't work with that quite.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I wouldn't make too many assumptions if I do decide to make this, or would attempt to make not as many assumptions.
Like if
'Cause the last
basically
thing I
everything
wanted-
that you assume or that you have assumed up until this point, or things that you feel like are true but you aren't sure, basically you have to bait the people involved into answering whether that's true or not,
Yeah,
without accusing them of it in your message that leads them into answering it, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. So like
just-
for example, if you have the assumption of you hate Saib, ask him, like, you know, is there anything up with Sai? Like, do you think he demos too much or something like that? Like anything that can lead him into answering that assumption for you. Or with Moggy, if you feel like Moggy hates Nugget or something, you can literally ask Nugget and ask Moggy what he thinks of Nugget and etc etc.
I mean,
so, like,
I
so
have
there's no
done-
assumptions that you're actually making.
I mean, the last time I was talking about, I think I've told you about this. I was in a VC with Moggy and Chinny. We were playing a game 6 months, and we started talking about Nugget. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just buy it. I'm just gonna see what he says, see how much I can get out of it for like the series ends. And he was like saying, oh, he's so well, like as in this is like a couple months ago, if that. It was like, oh, he's so annoying. He's just so draining. And I was like,
Okay, then that's not an assumption. If that's what happened, then you can actually confront him
I
about
can't
it rather than
date
asking
it,
him
but
about it.
it was a while ago. But I think it's still.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
that's fair. I thought you like I thought it was like a
Oh,
complete
what am I
like
doing?
you didn't
I
actually.
have
know.
evidence from like
I don't actually mean like
a couple months ago.
statistical evidence, but yeah, just like if you were there and you remember what happened, then you can confront him about
But yeah,
it.
because I remember just going along with it.
It does sound like you. SMH.
What do you mean it sounds like me? I just go along with everything.
By going along with it, do you mean as in you responded to him and agreed, or do you mean you didn't
Yeah.
respond?
As in, I just agreed. Blatantly agreed.
Okay. Did you actually agree, or was that fake?
Oh, what do you mean? It was fake, of course. Like, what?
Ayo, fake Matrix. I can't believe it, bro.
Yeah, putting on facade's my best technique, apparently.
Personally, if I was Wuggy, I wouldn't be having that. Just saying, I would call you out on that. If I caught
Well-
you agreeing with me, and then next second you're coming at me for saying what I said, then I would definitely call you out for that.
Yeah, but that would be his problem, not mine. Or would it would? in
Well,
your
no,
case, be your
I mean that's not true. Like if you're a fake around them, then that's a bit like.
I don't have that strong stance on anybody, but that's just my thing, I guess. Like, I don't have that strong
Yeah,
stance on any of them, because
Like,
A,
clearly
I've
you didn't. You agreed with them, bro.
I agreed with him. Yeah. No.
Yeah, you agreed with him, bro.
What do you mean? I agree with that?
That's what you did. You said, "Oh, fuck this guy." You're like, "Oh yeah, fuck this guy." That's
Yeah.
it's a bit misleading.
Oh, misleading people. Oh yeah. Oh, what have I done? No, no, Muggy's gonna kill me.
No, I doubt he remembers it, but
That's
I
what I
would.
mean.
That's all I'm saying. That's all.
You,
That's all.
you would, but I've
Yeah.
never tried shit about you, so why does it matter?
Damn.
Like,
Well, I'm just. That's just judge your personality, innit?
yeah, I mean,
I would never forgive you, bro. I would never forgive you. That's why I don't really talk to Kings in that anymore.
or that guy.
Cause he was just a
He-
yes man.
Oh, I
I was
agree,
just-
100%.
He was just ranting. I was just ranting, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, true. But then he would like do stuff behind my back that kind of seemed like he didn't agree with it whatsoever. So I don't know.
See, the thing is with you, I literally have no one to talk to behind your back anyway.
Yeah,
So, like-
no, that's not. I know. So that's why I technically I can't have a
Easily
problem.
valid.
But all I'm
Yeah.
saying is, if that were to happen, I would have a problem. Just saying.
Yeah. But I don't speak to Moggy enough that it matters. If you get what I mean.
I
And
I
that's
think
just,
it doesn't matter how much you talk to someone personally.
It's like I'm
That's just
at most acquainted. Well, that's it.
At most.
At
At
most.
most, you've met once.
Yeah. Yeah, mate.
That's pretty much acquainted. Like met once or twice, you know.
Like I've only ever like properly like talked to him like once or twice.
I talked to him a
Probably,
little
like,
bit more
twice.
seriously, very long time ago.
Like probably
Very
twice
good.
because I did play threes with him and Chinny, and I could just hear him molding behind the mic anyway. But that's just an assumption, guys.
I remember like one good time with him. Me, him, and Umfi chilling. That's the only time, unfortunately.
Yeah. See, it's just like, again, the problem is, right, if I make it, like, will people take it too seriously? Will people, like,
If you message someone,
yeah, I just don't want to, I mean, I'm that, I don't want to just go out of the way to message, like, what? It'd just be, like, so random, so it'd make it really suspicious, if you get what I mean. There's, like, no
Yeah.
way to do it
I
without
mean,
being
it depends
suspicious.
who you're worried about the most. Because, for example, for me, I'm worried about Chinny the most, because he's he's essentially their leader, right? And if their
Yeah.
leader grounds their minions, then that kind of fixes their stuff for me as well.
Yeah.
Um,
I just want
But
to
at the end of the day, I'm like more in that community. I'm more there for like Chinny than I am for like other people like
yeah.
Hockey and Manga. It's like it's like I don't really care too much, and I don't really think
Yeah.
Clarky's whatever. I don't really know him anyways, but
He's one of Moggy's friends, but that's about it. That's all
yeah,
I know.
Moggy's I
You
don't
never know what
He's
he
never
could've
made
said
it too
to
clear to
Clarky.
me that he's like angry at me or anything, so I'm just
No,
not
the
really
thing is,
been too bothered by him. But Chinny, on the other hand, I don't know. I can sense the irritation directly coming from me.
yeah, the thing is, right, Moggy could have told Clarky anything and he wouldn't know about you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, I just don't really. Yeah, I don't really feel that much bad energy coming from Muggy towards me, so that's why I don't really care about that too much.
like if I made this, I wouldn't like take anyone else. It's like a thing where I just like I'd rather stay away from like accusing direct people, which is obviously what you just had a rant or like we just had a conversation about. But I'd make it just me just addressing stuff and giving my opinion instead of just like I don't want to like make anyone
I don't
feel
know. To me, just like a general message in like the Chinny 6-man server addressing issues seems a little bit like, I don't know, like out of nowhere nobody asked type thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you're like fixing anything, I guess.
Yeah, that's my problem, right? Because I want to fix it because it's. Would it get out of hand eventually?
Will it
It's
get
my-
out of hand?
Yeah.
I mean, by definition of getting out of hand, that's when Chinny would like apply a rule or something.
Yeah, but that doesn't. It doesn't. This is the thing, right? Because we tried this with the demos, and what happened then? Nothing happened. So. Yeah.
Well, I thought it was fine. Like, the only change would be that there wouldn't be demos on Monkey via Tom or something on his team, but
Yeah, but this is like the problem, like because Tom doesn't play anymore, but people still complain about demos. So what's the point of that?
yeah.
And it's not like, and the thing is, right? It's because it's not even like guidelined. It's not even like, it's not even just necessarily just like a thing of you
No
just
actual
general-
guide.
like there's no
guidelines.
general agreement
I beg
as well,
for BLJs.
which is the main reason why people are this, or like the main reason why we're so two-sided.
On good BLJs, please. And good Ashadals, good final Bowser, please.
So I've given up on this document, by the way, a long time ago, 5 minutes ago. I
I think that's for the better.
yeah. It's like you having this motivation to do something, and then after you realize it was not doing it was for the better anyway.
Yeah. I have had
Because,
that.
like, I was like, there's so much things I could say, but I just don't need to say it, and no one would take it seriously, let's be real.
What, like Moggy's saying, look at your playstyle makes me want to kill myself.
Well, no, like,
Like
as in
that.
they wouldn't take me saying it seriously, if you get what I mean. Like,
They wouldn't take it
Chinny
that
would-
seriously, probably.
Yeah.
And if they responded to you, it also, I don't know, might be like a bit hard to respond to that again.
Yeah.
Depending on how they respond, of course. In my case, when I like had a discussion, they just like, I say they, Chinny only responded to like, I don't even think half of my statements. He responded
me
to
have a
like a
look.
quarter.
It wasn't much, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you had that message.
There, this one. Right, okay, let's see what you responded to. He said a few questions. He put one. Then I answered it. Then he answered me back. I answered him back. Then I answered him back. Or he answered me back and I answered him back. Then I answered him again. And I answered back. He answered me back. Okay. Yeah, it did kind of feel
Wait.
after your thing, after your like paragraphs. He kind of just gave one question, and then I started to have my opinions. Or decided to say what I wanted.
Wait, this is like. I mean, I'm a bit confused by this one statement. There's one statement that says we should be friends, enjoying a game together and hanging out, not toxic rivals trying to dominate the other team by any means.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
It's just
But
that's
by
like a
dominate,
topic
does
thing.
he mean like that you have to win 10-0, or does dominate
All of
just
it
mean
wins?
winning?
Like,
I assume that by dominate he means like win 10-0, which is I guess fair enough.
but literally that happened. Like Khalid, me, and don't get me wrong, Khalid was frosted
And
his
that was
throne.
him trolling, that wasn't
Yeah, but like,
Oh, UPB. Not sub 19, but definitely UPB.
oh, man.
Jesus. X8 was here.
Okay, so what if 6 people sit across
19 minutes 13. That's a big improvement, to be fair. That's a big improvement.
Had a guideline to the dominant queue.
Not quite the sub 19, but I'll take that. I'll take that very happily, given today's been very up and down, given I've had a lot of messed up runs. I'll take that very happily.
While this functionality of the server shares the same name as a very competitive toxic environment pre-existing within